So, what is BeamNG? BeamNG is not what you see on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. It's way more than that. It is an open world driving game with realistic crash physics, better than the ones you see on YouTube Shorts. Those are typically bootleg mods with at least one virus each. Each vanilla car has its own configurations from base models and fleets to rally and race spec, and each you can customize to your own liking in the vehicle editor. These cars are a wide variation too: SUVs, trucks, commuter cars, sports cars, classics, and much more you can download, which I'll tell you about later. So, how do I download BeamNG? Well, I recommend trying the free demo. To get the free demo, it is complicated, and it's not on the main site anymore. First, you will want to go to web.archive.org, which is a place where you can type in URLs to find older versions of websites. From there, you want to type in BeamNG.com/techdemo. Once it loads, it can take a while. You want to go to 2013 and find November 14th. Click on it and click the blue link. It will eventually start downloading a file. Once the file is done downloading, run it and download it. Keep in mind that this demo is from an old version. There's only one map and one truck you can use, and you can only use your keyboard in this version. Collision physics aren't all that realistic, but it's great for 2013. Play around in it for a while and try out different things. If you hit Ctrl W, you will open Vehicle Editor, in which you can edit your vehicle, but not a lot. I like to use this version sometimes too. I usually completely gut out the truck and then do stupid things. Once you decide you want BeamNG, there are two places you can get it from: Steam and Humble. To buy it from Humble, go to humblebundle.com/store/BeamNG.drive. Link in description. But Humble usually, from what I heard, is that it takes a while for updates to come. I recommend the second way, which is through Steam. If you don't have Steam, you want to go to store.steampower.com, link in description. Then you want to go to Now, how do you play BeamNG? And can I play BeamNG? Well, I hope you can play BeamNG on your computer, but it can be hard to run. I have a lower end computer, GTX 1650 Ti, Core i5 10500H, and 8GB of RAM, but I can run it pretty well as long as I don't have crazy graphics or spawn a ton of cars. If you are panicking because you just bought the game and you realize you probably can't run it, that is fine. If you go to your BeamNG game and you go to Manage, Properties, Betas, then pick the version you want. 0.4 is really old. It doesn't demand a whole lot. 0.14 is newer, and 0.23 is only a couple years old. I would personally go with 0.4 or 0.14 if you can't really run the newest version that well. I recommend either a controller or a wheel. You can use a keyboard, but that is hard to do for this game. So you can set up mouse steering, which will make the game easier if you don't have or don't want to get a controller or wheel. Make sure to go through your settings before you go and play the game. If you need to figure out what something means, forums or my comment section would be a great place to look. I will start with the campaigns. Campaigns are cool little storylines that you can use as a challenge while starting the game. Though they are hard, especially for new players, my favorite storyline is the one where you start by pushing the little hatchback off the mountain. Light Runner and Track Builder are abandoned really, but they are cool if you're bored. They don't really do much other than sit on the main screen. Time trials are fun and a great way to kill time on BeamNG. It's exactly what it says it is. They are simple and fun too. Bus routes would seem boring at first, which it does get stale pretty soon, but it is fun for a little while, especially because it is so detailed. You have to stop the bus, kneel it, open the doors, and everything. This is one of my favorite game modes in BeamNG. Free roam is most fun for me, and you can literally do anything car related. And if you know how to use the world editor, makes it even better. There are endless possibilities in it. Or you can go for a nice little ride. Scenarios are also great fun. These are little challenges that come out every once in a while that are typically really hard to do, especially if you're going for 3 stars. I've spent hours on many occasions trying to get 3 stars on one challenge. I've completed all of the challenges with 3 stars, and it's just great fun. If you see a number in a box, that means it is more than one player. But BeamNG has no official multiplayer, so you need to play it locally with some friends. They are fun though. Replays are connected to free roam. You can make a replay by hitting escape, find UI apps, click the plus, then click the replays box. You can set it up wherever you like. Once you are done recording your replay, you want to go into the main menu and click replays. Find your replay, then set up your camera how you would like. Pro tip, if you use in UI apps, if you use preset first person, it gets rid of all the UI, so you can just focus on the replay and not the junk around it. BeamNG repository is where you can find mods as well as BeamNG mod forums. All of these mods are approved by developers of the game and contain no viruses. The automation tab is where you can find vehicles from the game called automation, where you can create your own cars and add them into BeamNG. These cars aren't very high quality when you export them, but it is fun to make, and you can pretty much find any real life car as an automation mod. The repository is where every other mod is. You can find more cars, often much higher quality than the automation ones. You can also find maps, scenarios, parts for other cars, mods of mods, liveries for cars, the list goes on. I would also check out the mod forums for some real life car brains of high quality mods. These cars can't be on the in-game repository due to copyright, but they aren't bad mods either. I would check out this Crown Victoria mod, link in description. BeamNG does not have official multiplayer, but if you open your browser and go to BeamMP.com, you can download a mod that lets you play unofficial BeamNG multiplayer. Stay away from the unofficial servers with tons of mods. You can add a filter at the top that gets rid of the servers with mods, because they might have bootleg mods that contain viruses, and when you download them to get in the server, you might end up with a virus. There's also a chat box in BeamMP to conversate with the other players. Now, for the rest of the video, I am just going to show some plain old BeamNG gameplay, and yeah, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time.